Now, this is another sentiment statement. So we asked, how concerned are you about memory and cognitive health as you age? So as we read this, right, so from, I believe it would be your left to right as well. So not at all concerned would be like a 0 or 1, and then extremely concerned would be that 4, so the highest. So if we're going from not at all to extremely concerned, if we add, let's say, the moderately and extremely concerned, we're getting about 44% of consumers who would say they're pretty concerned about their cognitive health as they age, which goes to what Brooke was saying, right? I personally have had some experience with my grandmother when she's gotten older with dementia and having to deal, with the emotional toll that that can take on you and your family. And so I think it's starting to be a lot more present in a lot of families. And I think that we're all a little more in tune to what's going on and how to prevent that. So, and I think, as older generations are aging and there's more of them, I think that this healthy aging piece is becoming more and more important, both for them and for younger generations in order to prevent that process. So this is the same thing, doing it by generation. And again, a lot to read, but wanted to point out within that moderately concerned, so not quite the extremely, but we're also not looking all the way on the 0 scale, let's say. So we have about 34% of Gen Z said they're moderately concerned, right? And that's actually the highest out of all of those generations within that response. And they're also very much over indexing about 5%. So very interesting to see there. So even though Gen Z wasn't over indexing on all those lifestyle choices, right, they're also over indexing for the fact that they're moderately concerned. So they're thinking about it, even though they might not be making those active decisions quite yet. But also, we got to remind ourselves Gen Z is just starting to enter the workforce and starting to become, I think, learning more information about it. So I think we'll start to see that shift in a few years for them.